Why do old people wake up at 3 a.m.? It's a question many of us have wondered about, especially when we see our elders up and about while the rest of the world still sleeps. But what if I told you that waking up at 3 a.m. isn't a problem? It's a message, a signal, a calling, not just from the body but from the soul, from the journey of a life lived with wisdom, trials, and countless silent battles. This isn't just biology, this is purpose. As we age, our connection with the material world begins to fade. The things that once kept us tethered, ambition, noise, restlessness, start to fall away. What's left behind is a clearer signal. The body wakes up, yes, but more importantly, the soul stirs. The soul rises. In the silence of 3 a.m., the distractions of the day are gone. There are no phones ringing, no responsibilities pulling, no emails buzzing. It's just you and the universe, you and your creator, you and the truths that you've buried beneath years of noise. Old people wake up early, not because they have nothing to do, but because they are more in tune with life's deeper callings. They wake because their mind and spirit are aligned with a different frequency, a sacred one, a frequency that we in our youth often ignore. And if we're wise, we will learn from them. We'll understand that 3 a.m. isn't an inconvenience, it's an opportunity. Think about this. The hour of 3 a.m. is when the world is at its quietest, when nature pauses, when the stars shine in solemn brilliance. This is the hour when deep thoughts are born, when the heart whispers truths that the day won't allow. And perhaps that's why old souls awaken, because they have learned to listen. They've stopped running from themselves. They've embraced silence, reflection, prayer. It's not insomnia, it's awakening. In their youth, they were runners, rushing through life, chasing dreams, building futures. But in age, they become guardians of the present moment. Their early waking isn't about routine, it's about reverence. They know that every breath is a blessing and every quiet hour is a conversation with the divine. So the next time you see an old man sipping tea at 3 a.m., know that he might be having a conversation with the stars. Know that he is remembering the battles he fought, the love he gave, the lessons he learned. And in that silence, he is passing those lessons into the ether, hoping someone young enough and open enough will hear. This is not about science. Yes, circadian rhythms shift. Melatonin production declines. But beyond the science, there is a spiritual reality. A truth that science can observe but cannot explain. The truth that aging strips away illusion, that time humbles us into presence, that silence becomes sacred. Waking at 3 a.m. is a symbol. It's a sign that the soul is still searching, that the heart still beats with purpose, that even in the twilight of life there is meaning, that every moment, especially the silent ones, is a doorway to clarity. And what can we, the younger ones, learn from this? We can learn to listen to our own silence, to not wait until age strips us of distractions before we find the value in stillness. We can learn to pause now, to wake up with purpose, to greet the early morning not with dread, but with awe. There is something incredibly powerful about the hours before dawn. It's when warriors pray. It's when ideas are born. It's when hearts open. In those hours, the world belongs to those who are ready to hear what it usually hides. And old people, they've become masters of that hour, not because they chose it, but because life prepared them for it. So the next time you find yourself awake at 3 a.m., don't rush back to sleep. Sit with yourself. Breathe, reflect, listen. Because maybe, just maybe, the universe is finally quiet enough for you to hear your own soul speak. This isn't just about waking up early. This is about waking up to life. You see, there's a sacred rhythm to our lives, and for most of us, it takes years, decades to align with it. Old people wake up early because they've walked long enough to find the beat of gratitude, the rhythm of forgiveness, the harmony of peace. They wake because they are done chasing. They're now sitting with their stories. They are no longer building, they are being. And in that being, they find God. They find wisdom. They find the beauty in the breath they once took for granted. So let us not look at 3 a.m. as an oddity. Let us look at it as a reminder that while the world sleeps, the soul awakens. And in that awakening, there is a gift that only those who are willing to sit in silence will ever receive. Let us honor the elders who wake in the night. They are not restless. They are ready to remember, ready to reflect, ready to return to truth, to peace, to light. Waking at 3 a.m. is not the end of sleep. It's the beginning of awareness. And in awareness, there is power, there is healing, there is purpose. So tonight, when the clock strikes 3 and your eyes open, don't turn away from that moment. Embrace it. Let it teach you. Let it whisper to you, because maybe that's the moment your soul has been waiting for.